Ready?
I'm rolling.
In the trunk of this car, you're gonna see the most amount of stuff I've ever found while game hunting on today's episode of Mort's Garage. And it's locked. In the trunk of this vehicle is the most amount of stuff I've ever found while game hunting, and there's a plane overhead. In the trunk of this vehicle is the most amount of stuff and the most amount of money I've ever spent while going game hunting before. You wanna see? Take a look. Voila. Mort! Hey, Mort! 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 Hey, Mort! Go, Mort!
You know, Mort tells me, hey, be at this place 6:30 a.m. on a Sunday. We go game hunting. I'm gonna see how it's done. I get here right on time. And no Mort, the guy's sleeping in or something. He says he's on his way.
Yeah. Today I'm being joined by a longtime friend, my buddy Josh.
Mort.
He's never been to the swap meet before. How you feeling?
Good. I got coffee.
You might remember Josh from Pixel Game Squad. He showed up to a game night at the house once, and he brought with him his childhood copies of Earthbound and Metal Warriors, and he gave them to me as a gift to have in the collection.
I'm into video games.
We actually used to be on a podcast together.
We went to Indicated.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of that not too long ago. That's like one of my favorite memories. We interviewed the developers of FTL Fast and Light before it came out.
Yeah, that's right.
And then it became like this gigantic game.
I love that these shirts have like a super 90s vibe.
I would have bought this from the family clothing store along with like a big dog shirt or like a gecko riding a skateboard in the 90s.
The next thing I find is from this lovely seller whom I've bought from many times before.
Is that an 8-bit deck? It's not an 8-bit.
What it is. She has this interesting controller here, which looks like it's a USB gamepad, but it's in the Super Nintendo style. You got these? I don't have any nostalgic love for Tiger Electronics.
Football and baseball.
Well, that's how Bo was.
He knows.
Bo
Do
knows.
you know that? He knows.
I don't know why I bought these. This face is one of regret. Even if it's a cool property that you loved, they were just the worst. If you love it, that's great. It just means that my tastes are superior than yours, and you should feel great shame about what you actually like. Maybe later. The best I can do right now is 5 each, but I might change my mind later. But I'll buy this for 10. Okay. All right. Thank you, Oscar. Bye. We just turned it on, and actually...
It does work. It's a double game.
There we go. Now this is not going to turn off. Turn off, Bo. $20.
$20.
Each booth that we're going to has stuff, and it's really encouraging, but nothing could prepare us for what was about to happen. Morning, guys.
Hey, morning.
Hey, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
I bought stuff from you a couple weeks ago. I bought a whole box of stuff.
Yeah, you have more.
Yeah, I can see that. There's a console at the end of the table, which is what first catches my eye, and then I see a bunch of other stuff littered out on the table. Every little basket, every little thing just had controllers, cables, accessories, books, all kinds of stuff. And as I'm looking over it, I'm realizing that this whole table is basically gaming stuff. I'm really looking over everything going, maybe, I don't know, what if none of this stuff works? I know that I can probably do better if I just try to bulk buy everything. There's so much stuff here. I kind of want to get all of it and see if we can maybe do a huge bundle of it. 500 gigabyte. No hard drive on this one. How about like this one?
It's 120.
120?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there mulling over everything, and I just decide to ask, how much for everything on the table? It's a win for him and some risk for me, because if this stuff doesn't work, this isn't like a store where I can return it and get my money back. Now, when I'm looking at everything on the table, I'm pricing out the consoles at about $40 to $50 each on average, feeling that the Xbox One and the PS3 will probably go for a couple $100s, but stuff like the Wii and the PS1 is probably going to go for like $30 or $40, not counting any accessories, not counting any of the controllers, not counting everything else. And I'm thinking in my head, 10 consoles, 40, 50 bucks each. I'm thinking in my head like 400 or 450 max. The seller says, how about 450 for everything? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I bought everything. There's a white Xbox 360 Connect, 2 Xbox 360 consoles, a PS3 Slim, 2 PS2s, 2 Wii's, a PS1, and an original Xbox, all of which look cosmetically to be in pretty good shape. Xbox One complete in box, controllers and cables for everything, extra controllers, remotes, accessories, an Xbox 360 remote, boxed Wii remote, Pro controller, everything that's in this box, Minecraft on the Xbox 360, Lego Batman, a Skylanders portal, Tiger Woods, Guitar Hero 3, Wii Play, Sega Bass Fishing, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, Guitar Hero 2, Gladius, Mortal Kombat X, Injustice 2 in the Steelbook, Wii Sports, another Wii Sports, the 2010 Guinness Book of World Records Gamers Edition, Cabela's Dangerous Hunt, Diablo 3 Mousepad, a complete version of Tony Hawk Ride, and yet the thing I'm probably most excited about that was in that lot are these manuals. Yoshi, Rescue Rangers, but it's missing the cover, To the Earth, Game Genie, Tetris, Winter Games, Battletoads, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 The Manhattan Project. This is a manual I almost never see. $450 for all of that. I could be buying consoles that are completely and totally broken. I don't know how long this stuff is going to take to sell or to trade. Retro Games Plus, which is a game store nearby, they stopped taking Nintendo Wiis because literally they have like 50 of them in stock and no one's buying them. These games could be scratched and non-working. All of this could end up just being a bunch of junk. How much of it works and how much of it is broken? Here's the value, assuming everything actually works. What just happened?
I'm gonna be up front right now. I couldn't see through the dirt, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't see the jewel, but you scoped it pretty quickly.
I'm taking a huge risk. Consoles take time.
Yep.
If they break in a few days, then someone's gonna get their money back. All told, I think there's about 10 consoles in there.
Yeah.
So even if I got like 50 bucks for each console,
Right.
and just sold it, and then there's NES manuals in there.
There's some treasures.
I've never spent that much money at the swap meet before.
Wow.
You're here for a historic moment.
This is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm either super dumb or that was super smart.
The time we'll have to tell
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to the vendor for the great deal on all of this stuff. Josh and I are going to go throw this in the car, but we're not done. In fact, it's really only just begun. I can't even close it. There's too much stuff in here. Now it's closed. What else is going to be at the swap meet today? All right, newbie, what'd you think of that?
That's exciting, man. I don't know if I have it in me. I don't want to drive this ship. I just want to be a passenger.
It was cool how we planted all of that to get that deal too, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was. I gotta say, I'm not super happy with you making me take stuff out of your car and then have to put it back in.
I know, but it was worth it for that shot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we go to the next aisle up, and I see a couple of controllers that catch my eye. How much are controllers?
25.
25. I don't have the best luck with PlayStation controllers, as viewers of this channel well know. 25 for each. Can you do both for 40?
45 for both.
45 for both? Okay. These things work perfectly and are in mint condition. This controller is awesome, and what they're doing with it and how they're evolving handheld controls and console controls. It's a gamepad very much worth getting.
It's quite the morning. Hits keep coming.
20 bucks each. Nice. We haven't even finished the first walkthrough yet. Stop. It's this.
Oh, is it?
It's the
Yeah,
lock.
I was gonna
Did you
say.
shave it today?
I shaved it yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, yay. Man, I'm excited that this wasn't like a total bust. I thought that I'd be bad luck.
And how about this find?
It's actually a very rare 2012 variant tape measure.
I love variants.
I'm into video games.
I like turtles.
And no swap meet morning is complete without a visit to our buddy Daniel. These are my friends. And he just hands me these 3 PS3 games. What the heck, dude?
Best price you could possibly pay.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. See you next time.
Thanks so much for the free games. This is the variant that has the slightly different shade of yellow.
Yeah, the variant about this is interesting is that this woman normally's name is Jane.
Yeah.
And in this it's Sally.
That's a good collector's note. Currently separated from Josh. I don't know where he went. Joshua! Josh!
Jason!
Josh! 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 Jason! Oh, hi, Josh. We see the back of this NES game. What game is it?
It's 100% stadium events.
Let's see. Hey, it's golf. It's a stadium event. Okay, legit, I was looking for Jet Moto too.
Oh!
So, like, seriously. And it's Tomorrow Never Dies.
But it's pretty beatable.
There's this little toy booth over on the side. First thing, though, that we looked for, mixed in with the toys, are there any amiibos? Okay, here's 1, 2. You want one of these?
Chibi Robo? Yeah, I'll take a Chibi Robo.
You want a chibi? These Chibi Robo amiibos aren't the most valuable in the amiibo set, but they're still really cool. I'll get this for $5 for sure. And then I grabbed this DuckTales figure because it was only $5. Don't often see amiibos at the swap meet, but I found some today. Got these 2 Chibi Robos. Then we find this guy, and he wants $20 for this Independence Day set. There's a floppy disk here that's on it. I don't know that anyone has computers that work for this anymore, except that this is a retro channel, so I'm sure a lot of people actually do. It looks like it's just an alien ship, like, toy figure. This is from 1996. It's all sealed and stuff inside.
Disc included. Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. It's time to introduce Josh to a legend. Josh, you're about to walk into the presence of greatness.
Yes.
This is Michael's booth.
So, knives.
And they have knives. Michael, last time I was here, said, hey, I found Super Castlevania 4. Do you want it for the Super Nintendo? What do you want on it?
25.
I'm in. This guy does not know how to not give bargains. That's how it goes.
I do.
Look, I brought you another customer too. He's looking for, he wants to see your prices on your amiibos. Josh and I are both interested in amiibos, but Josh in particular is looking for the Boo amiibo. Michael happened to have them today. Okay, and you bring them out right as we're talking.
Yeah. This is the kind of stuff I want to see.
What are you selling these for?
The capitalist
prices on. Like this one have 18 and 20.
Oh my god. I'm also interested in some on your face.
He wants the Wedding Peach one.
No, I don't.
You can put Wedding Peach as a centerpiece on your dining room table.
Put it at 15 for you.
Okay.
Dude,
And this one.
like I said, he cannot stop giving the deals.
We found the amiibo place. What about the Uber boss himself?
That one actually, I think I have them for 10.
For this one, we're gonna do 15, 20 for Sonic.
No, 18, he said.
18. Yeah. That's chili dog price. Tom Nook and Rover, these are 10 each. And then we got Boo for 15, Charizard for 15.
So 83 for all of that.
You do it? That's a deal?
That's the deal. Wait a second, though. We're about to leave, and I noticed these Digimon figures hanging up on the rack. 3 figures for $23. First one here is Dorolumon. What the heck, man? If you're down at the swap meet.
All right, thank you.
Bye from my friends here. Greymon, who is the color gray. Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Good to see you. And Shoutmon. My guess is that he sings and whispers exclusively. $23 for these figures. Wow. We have had a very full morning. Will this last booth give us any remaining hidden deals, as it has so many times in the past? We have had a very full and busy day. It's so full and busy that you had to put your beanie on even though it's hot outside.
You got to be worried because if the head fries, the luck goes away.
No. There's a catchphrase there. If the head fries, the luck dies.
Yeah, that's it.
Are we gonna find something amazing like we've been finding all morning, or is this booth gonna let us down? What do you think?
I think that it has been incredibly fortunate, and I think it is done. So I don't think we're gonna find anything.
Wow. This is like the British version of The Office. Stop while you're ahead. Don't run it into the ground.
Yes. I've always thought of myself as the British version of The Office.
That's good. I need the power of Josh's baldness to shine through, but there's an impairment. It is burned a little bit. Let's see what's happening. Josh has to commence with the ritual, remove his hat, grab the power of the sun, but not too much sun, and take us into glory. There was no deals. He must have gotten sunburned. Well, Josh, you were right. You got a little bit of sun.
I think that's what happens. The sun then starts blocking out the luck.
While we're at the booth, we meet Retro Collects.
What's up, man? I drove all the way out here to do the same thing you're doing.
Nice.
Some cool stuff. You picked up something. I forgot what it was already. Sealed.
Caesar hooks it up. He always hooks it up. You hook it up. I think we're friends on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken.
Are we actually?
Yeah, we're friends now for real, so it's all good.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Cheers. If we ever see each other out there, say hi. Would you ever come and do this again, you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. Although I'm a little worried that maybe we did the best off the gate. I was literally thinking that we would come here and be like, oh no, we don't have stuff anymore. There's no games.
It's a mix between quantity and quality.
You got both in space.
I wasn't expecting Castlevania. I wasn't expecting NES manual. But then all of those consoles is just too good to pass up.
Right.
Even though, like, I'm broke right now.
Your ATM just said no and shot dust out.
Anything that you didn't expect?
100%. I did not expect to be walking away with a Boo Amiibo.
And you got a deal.
I got a deal.
We're gonna have you back for sure.
Good. Anytime.
Not just for your bald head, but for your beautiful heart.
I'll bring the bald head though, because I don't have a choice.
Yeah, but it's just not for that though. It's for the whole package. Let's just get a nice little shot of this guy. Wow.
Man, blast. I mean, this is my favorite YouTube channel, so the fact I get to hang out on it is...
Thank you for joining me on this game hunting journey, and thank you for being here and checking out the channel. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. You take care. I'll see you next time.